We are live at Falcor Bay on a beautiful afternoon. A great day for boxing. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
Time for our tail of the tape. Zhu Khan, 125 pounds on the number, standing 5'7" tall with a reach of just about 69 inches. He'll be facing Arturo Thunder Gotti. He stands at the monster himself, Zhu Khan, fighting out of Beijing, China, looks to pick up another. The incomparable Arturo Gotti, fighting out of Quebec, Canada. This New Jersey fighting legend is ready to go again.
Look at this, these fights are so up for him.
Okay, bro.
This bout is scheduled. How will
Everybody
these two
split
fighters
up,
handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
You're out in the open. There's the breeze, but there's the sun. When you're moving and when you're under pressure, it's a lot to take in.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight.
That's exactly why.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. And he did catch it.
I don't know what you're
Clean.
talking about, bro.
Clean as a whistle. When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut would probably come in handy.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
How about that time counter shot? This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They both want the knockout. Beautiful counter shot. They exchange punches. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. The courage on display here is incredible. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Zhu Khan in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there, get the job done.
I need you to go back out.
There's the bell for round two. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This counter fighter believes in anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
That hook is
Where did that come from? What a shot.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. That's boom. Back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
They need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornerman now is down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Punch could change everything in this battle. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure. Let's get it started in round 3. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff.
That jab misses. He wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nobody home with that hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Jab slightly off target. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when it catches you.
Nice counter shot. Arturo Gatti. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Jukan in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just...
Yo, what are you supposed to do when a character flash yellow again?
Big shot. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That counter shot lands. Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put on the guess.
Stamina is off the charts. He threw a punch and just got countered. Punch, counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. Do you believe what we are seeing? Nice slip to avoid the jab.
Oh my god, bro. That's my fault. I'm not letting go of this blow soon enough. That's literally my fault.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
I've seen it. Okay.
I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down. So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake.
Who could forget when Tyson Fury fought Francis Ngannou right here at the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia? Alongside, it's showtime. Sonny Edwards, fighting out of London, England, has already covered head to toe in gold. One of the best in the world today. El Nino de...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from London, England, here is a flyweight champion of the world, Showtime, Sonny Edwards. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Barinas, Venezuela, a renowned 3-division champion of the world.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Good counter punching. It's all offense all the time. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. They exchange punches. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? He threw the hook, didn't land. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, it's like...
Here we go for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying.
Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What? Bro, you got there before me.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back.
Obviously not, bro. I'm gonna die, my nigga. Let me get my stuff up there, and then we could do whatever the fuck we want. Now I'm on the game, bro. You keep trying to rush me into this hard shit, bro.
Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Stupid.
Missing with the hook. Caution being thrown to the wind. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Talk about Linares in that last round. A borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet. There's the bell to start round three. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that? That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
I'm gonna roll up. Do what you do, man.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight.
Yeah, do what you do, man.
Missing with the left hook.
Nah, I need some pussy. That's what it is. No, stop asking me that, bro. Stop asking me obvious questions. Obviously, I do. I can't access it, right?
Both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this
I'm used to making that shit pop, right? As long as you know what it is, you know what I'm saying? Yo. Nah. I'm not even doing it this time because the last 2 times, and I'm not even blaming you, it didn't go through. I'm gonna just wait till it go all the way through and then I'll put you in. But, oh my God, man.
Edwards took that really bad.
Like, I don't think I ain't show you nothing like this.
Long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot. Clear the head a little.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Nah, I ain't trying to blame you for nothing, but
talk about Edwards in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Great look. I love that. That jab's slick.
And there's the bell to start round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the
You
pressure
said
on.
what? What did bounties do?
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas.
What thing? I'm trying to look at your thing, nigga. Like,
In boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how
silver
confident you are as a
guard
fighter.
armor. What's the name of it?
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate?
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. The Venezuelan is rocked.
Ooh.
Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This fighter expending a lot of
Come
energy.
on, bro. I
in this
don't even
round.
got purple gear yet. Like, I still got blue gear.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
No, but that does stop me from doing the hardest fucking ones, Nero.
Edwards in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say
Stop trying to
something
abuse
special.
me.
There's the bell for round 5. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their
I
fighter.
am.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Yeah, I think Shia LaBeouf said it the best. Like, what would you say to
Punch-out.
God
I thought
if
there
you
would be some more action here.
met him? He does said I didn't say nothing. I kiss his feet.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught.
Word, I just look at you and
You can see that
Grace,
heavy
like,
breathing,
wow.
but that's not slowing them down.
nah, like I'm saying, if you had the opportunity to, like, just like he let you see
In all
him.
the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work, that's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight.
We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Even I've got to see that again.
Yeah,
Where
bro,
did that
I'd probably
come from?
cry.
1, 2, 3,
Like, wow.
5, 6, 7.
Cause I'm a crybaby, I ain't gonna lie, I'm an emotional nigga. Aside from us being in the game, you know?
Jorge Linares is in some serious
I appreciate
trouble.
that statement you did.
Some big trouble here for Showtime Sonny Edwards.
Nah, but that ass, like
Didn't wait long to
I'm
get
cool
back
with you.
in the game.
I cry watching the movie.
Recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no
Like,
way
I'm
he's
one
going
of
to
those.
finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Like Spider-Man No Way Home.
Final
I was
10
crying.
seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round.
Yo, I be feeling like you be doing shit to people just to get niggas mad. 'Cause,
Let's talk about Linares.
like, I just feel, bro, I feel like you live a type of way where, like, you know certain shit gonna get people mad.
Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after
And
a
it's
disastrous
like-
last round.
I have no idea what.
Yo, bro, what you mean you ain't watched that movie, bro?
Is down. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I've got to see that again.
I know you ain't say it's bad. So did you watch any of the Tom Holland series?
3, 4, 5, 6.
Alright, bro. Okay, bro. Narrow. I held you at a higher, like a higher caliber.
Oh, he's up. I'll be surprised if
I
he
heard
makes
you
it
had a
back to
very
goal.
high
And
count
if
on
he
the
does,
That's
will he get
that's
back on the
a
stool again?
very,
That was a shot.
very large sum amount.
Swing and a miss with that left hook.
You said the spider?
He just misses with that jab.
Can I wrap around you like a spider?
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Beautiful counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output.
I ain't
Thought there
gonna
might be
lie.
more action here.
The Nightmares
Total
mission
domination with 10
seems
seconds to
is
go.
locked this year.
Talk about Edwards in that last round. Boy, this next
Fine
round is going to be
midnight
crucial
match.
considering that.
And a fine bright master.
And there's the bell for round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to.
You know what I will say though? I hate the Archers build. Like their physical build.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12. I've got enough power and confidence.
Like everybody
to
else
end this
stands so
in one
cool.
shot.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Big dreams, yeah.
Stamina is off the charts.
Questionable. Did you at least watch the Spider-Verse ones, like with Miles?
The straight right just misses. Back and forth they go.
Alright,
in
yeah,
this
bro,
round.
alright.
The
I'll be right
momentum
back.
continues to shift.
Better piss me off.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch.
Bro,
in
what's
rugby,
wrong with
so
you?
I've got to respect both of them more than
Like,
anything.
genuinely, bro.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round.
Nigga, yeah, bro. Alright, bro, I'll be back. I'm not gonna finish
This
the
is a
whole thing. I want to
high-octane
go
battle. Catch and
Alright.
shoot. That right hook won't score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Edwards in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
You cannot guess that if you.
And there's the bell for round 8. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Sonny Edwards is certainly in some real trouble here. How are they still standing?
He defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That one lands. That counter shot lands. Jab slight. Hold it right there. Jorge Linares seeing cobwebs now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.
Just wanna find and run away. Away from this place, away from the things broken. Promises made to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to fly away. Live my life in my own way. Give me a new day.
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, he is the greatest of all time. Not too many seats to be. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Nice stop, but that won't score. Holding nothing back here in the round. Not a lot of defense here at all. Nice counter. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Missing with the left uppercut. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
How about that time counter shot? You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Swing and a miss with that hook. Have to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious. What do we expect to see here in round two? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement with left to right, box forward, box backward. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. And that hook misses. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nope, that hook won't score. Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they...
Let's get it started in round three. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That counter shot lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Threw the uppercut but did not score. Good counter punching. We're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights. We're right there. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely done.
Yeah.
There's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That hook doesn't score. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
You said Cairo?
Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this...
Switching off.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. Lucky that hook didn't score. That counter punch caught him clean. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrating, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. Beautiful counter punch. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
You'd like to see more jabs. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage. This is the beginning of round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
I don't go there, he'll end on top.
Beautiful counter shot. There's a counter shot. The straight right just misses.
You got my.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin?
Oh, let me grab that ammo.
Chin. These are things that can affect the fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Punch, counter punch.
Yo, play stealthy, play stealthy, play stealthy, play stealthy.
Good counter punch.
I'm gonna shoot this one.
Perfect counter shot. Nice slip to avoid the jabs.
I'm gonna shoot out. Oh, hold on, he's buffing him.
But has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell. And there's the bell for round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter shot.
Oh, shit.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
An uppercut does not score. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The straight right just misses. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
This is fucking true, bro.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Oh no, niggas glitching. Yeah, I'm grabbing this ammo.
I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. And there's the bell for round 8. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They miss with the jab. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. And he scores with the counter. Straight right just misses. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard.
I'm going over there, hold on.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. A pretty lopsided decision there.
Oof. Oh, this bitch ass nigga. No, I can't walk in my fire. Pull up. Hold on, let me grab ammo. Let me grab ammo. Oh. Finally, they give me purple shit, man. to put it in your butt. I can't do that. Damn, bro. No, I need 5 arrows, so I'm gonna keep that. Come on. And I don't know how to check the bounties, like the actual bounties themselves. Oh, complete the Oni General story mission, purchase 5 fire spirits and survival. Only general story. I honestly don't feel like doing that only general story right now though. We could do the purchase fire spirits and assassinate enemies. Let's do what's it called, survival. No, fire spirits. Did you ever notice this animation? Look, this is just me holding circle. Yeah, bro. Fuck up, nigga. I'll blow your kiss. Was that good enough? You said no? No. Only me. You said what? No, it don't. Cause you gotta survive. Mm-hmm. I hear you, brother. I didn't say it was ass. And, nah, I wasn't able to get it. I only have 118, nigga. The match just started. My fault. Let me go buy it for this round then. Let's just switch. Oh. Alright. Nigga, you gotta hit level like 24. So you could probably equip all of them. Like, you gotta get all of them to playing all the characters, and you can equip whatever ones you want. What is that on your back? The what? Yeah, later. talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. But they never got the fucking refill ammo when I need it, bro. They all the same, those 3 ones. It's the main one that switches. Oh, I found one. I'm going to the other shop. Oh, could you heal up, bro? The nigga not gonna ask for help or nothing.